What's up, everybody? It's MrUknowwho from XMI Gaming, and today, guys, I'm bringing you gameplay footage of Tom Clancy's The Division. So I just got this whole Xbox The Division bundle, and I actually just finished doing the install for the game, which took about 2 to 3 hours. And I wanted to share with you guys what I actually thought about the game and how it feels, and if you should actually get this game. Now, you can get it on PlayStation 4. I got friends playing it on PlayStation 4, but unfortunately, I picked it up for Xbox One, so I'm gonna share my experience on how it feels for the Xbox One. And before I actually jump into that, I want to give a special shout out to my lady friend who actually hooked the kit up, gave me the Xbox One, did what she had to do, and dropped it off to me. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate that. You're always looking out for me. But at least gotta tell you thank you in the video. I know you don't wanna remain anonymous, but I'm gonna tell you thank you. She know who she is. Thank you for hooking me up. And let's actually get back to the video. So I got the Division, I installed it. It took some time to install the game, and I'm fairly new to this whole Xbox interface. So you had to do a couple of updates and then sign up for the Ubisoft Club, which it didn't take that long. I'll be honest with you, it only took like 30 seconds to a minute, and then off into the game you go. So first things first, if you don't know, the Division takes place in New York, Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan, Midtown, the whole shebang of New York. So if you're from New York, I would say get this game, because if you're from New York, you should be playing this. Everybody else, yeah, the setting takes place in New York, and it's an open world game. Now, there's a couple of elements about the Division that I need to talk about, because when I was playing it for about 30 minutes to an hour, there was so much things that I saw, and I couldn't believe that it was all crammed into one game. So first things first, the Division is an open world game, which is crazy. It's like playing Metal Gear Solid 5, but just modern combat. On top of that, you got like this whole RPG element going on, guns customization, co-ops play while you in story mode. So much things to do in this game. So when I say so much, you will not get bored of playing this. Now, obviously, I saw online they had like a pass that you had to buy. I will get that pass later on, but it's not essential at this moment for me to get it. Probably once I rank up, then I will get the pass and say, okay, it's time to move on, get it. Once my friends could tell me how far they got in the game and if it's worth getting that pass, because it's like $39.99, then I hop on it and I'll do it. And now I did read what the pass does. It gives you free customization, not free, more customization, probably more guns, more things to do in the game. So first things first, if you haven't read up on the Division or played the Division or watched a video about the Division, it's kind of cool. First things first, before you even jump into the game, as you guys can see already, you can customize your character. So I was like, okay, that's kind of cool, and it looks good. I gotta say, for the Xbox One version, I wouldn't even care that it was Xbox One. I'm like, yo, this joint look good. Even if it was on PlayStation 4, it'd probably be a slight difference. But let's be realistic here. It's a video game. As long as it looks good, it feels good, and it plays good, then I don't really care if it's on Xbox One or PlayStation 4. The only time I'm really gonna care about this whole Xbox One or PlayStation 4 difference if it's a first party game, which is only made by Xbox One or PS4. Right now, the Division on Xbox One, it looks good to me. So I'm good to go. But yeah, the whole customization of your character is cool. Set up the character the way you want, but you're very limited on the choices that you can select to customize your character. I'm going to assume that if you buy that pass, that's $39.99, then you will have more options to customize your character, which it's not that serious to me. But like I said before, if you buy that pass and they give you that option, it's cool. I'll take it. I'll roll with it. No big deal. But yeah, this is how the Division starts up before you actually jump into this whole Manhattan saving the world type atmosphere going on. When I mean saving the world, you'll see what I mean. But yeah, I customize my character and then I actually jump into the game, which doesn't take long. It only take a few minutes or a minute. Then after that, you actually go to the safe spot, which is cool. Now another feature that I like about this game is the whole gun customization. Just imagine playing Tom Clancy Ghost Recon when you had all those other guns, you go put on this part, that part, and customize it, and it look like this, and it could like six different variants of that same gun. This one, the Division, is fly. I ain't gonna lie. I like how the gun shoot. I like how it looks. I like how it moves. The whole setting, the atmosphere, the snow, the cars in Manhattan. And for those who haven't been to Manhattan or live in New York or Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, Westchester, the whole shebang, yo, this game is serious. Especially if you've been to New York and you've been down to like Midtown or Brooklyn, Queens, you should pretty much be familiar with the streets. The streets should be similar or identical to what you see outside. So, you know, for me, I'm from New York, so I know Brooklyn, I know Queens, I know Manhattan. So if I see a street or a setting, I hope it looks pretty much identical to what you see now. So that's cool. I do like that about the game. But back to the point. Yeah, so the customization of your guns is you could do a lot with that customization of your character. It's also an open world game, so it's a lot to do. When I first actually looked at the game for the first time, when I loaded up and I'm right here running with my character, the first thing that came to me when I was looking around, you know what it looks like? It looks like Watch Dogs. That same type of settings. Like if you haven't played Watch Dogs, that's the hacking game that was on PS3. I think he was in Chicago, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. And you had the all the gadgets and stuff. This setting reminds me of Watch Dogs. You go in a house or a building, and you got all your crazy gizmos and stuff. And you could. I was hoping to jump in the car and hijack on the drive, so I don't have to run through everything. But maybe you can, maybe you can't. I didn't get that far in the game, but that's the first thing that came to my mind. Like, oh, let me get in the car because that whole running ain't for me. And then this whole clubhouse with the division, different soldiers, just just came Watch Dogs. So yeah, so this is the beginning of the division. This is the intro. It's nothing serious. A lot to do in which is called the safe house. Check your map, reload your ammo, buy guns. So another element to this game is this whole RPG, where you can level up your character, and when you get high enough, you can get more weapons. You get points. You can buy different guns. It's so much things to do in this game. It's ridiculous. But the most awesome thing about this game, especially story mode, is that you can play with a group of people on co-ops and go tackle story mode, and you still get the points and everything, which is cool. I can't wait till all my friends get this for Xbox One. Yeah, I got some who got it for PlayStation 4, but I'm playing it on Xbox One, so I'm gonna be racking with some cats on Xbox One and really going hard on this because it's crazy. But should you get the game, I'm going to say after the first 30 minutes to an hour, it's gonna take you some time to level up, but do pick it up. The game looks good, it feels good. The shooting, I don't have any problems with it. It has a lot of gadgets, like a Metal Gear Solid type thing going on, where you could customize and have this weapon, that weapon with this gizmo. I mean, it's so much in this game. I would definitely tell anybody get this game. I played previous Tom Clancy's games like Splinter Cell, and it was not my thing. But this and Ghost Recon, oh yeah, gotta get this. So as you guys can see, I'm at this whole gear vendor, and I'm just scrolling through all the weapons that's available as of now. Remember, when you rank up, you get more weapons and high power gadgets. So, what you see here is just because I started the game. I didn't really play it for that long. I'm just breezing through it. Obviously, I don't have any currency, but when I actually get higher and level up, you best to believe I'm gonna be buying everything and everything that comes with this game. And like I said, probably by the end of this week, I would have a feel if I want to buy that season pass. Now, unlike Call of Duty, which is the same bullshit year in and year out, I'm probably gonna buy the season pass for this. But I don't never jump the gun and say, "Oh, go buy it, spend $39.99," and don't really do any research on it. So for this game so far, after playing for about 30 minutes to an hour, I'm kind of deciding and leaning towards getting that pass. Am I gonna get it right this second? Like I said before, probably towards the end of the week after I level up, and I can say, okay, you could do this, you could do that. This will help me with the season pass. This won't help me, and then I'll decide. But more than likely, if you ask me right now, yeah, I'll probably get it, cause it's not like a Call of Duty when they milking you dry and shit every minute. Nah, it's like get it, and this game just came out, so all the DLC that's coming out is probably gonna be dope. So, as always, guys, I'm gonna let you watch the gameplay footage of me killing some cats in the beginning. And like I said before, go out there and go get this game. If you got it for Xbox One, you still good. If you got for PS4, you're good anyway. If you was to ask me which one's the best, since I haven't played it on PS4, which I do have friends that have it, it doesn't really matter. As long as you feel good, the game feels good, and it looks good, and you're having a good time, that's all that matters. I'm not gonna harp too much on PS4, Xbox One, blah 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 blah. I ain't got time for all that. I'm having a good time on Xbox One, and I'm good to go. But as always, it's MrUknowwho from XMI Gaming. Check out my gaming channel. I'm gonna be doing live streams of this game definitely this week. So when I go and do my live streams, you'll see me and my squad playing, or me just playing by myself. If you want to hit me up and you want to play with me, yo, just send me a text or send me a message on my YouTube channel like MrUknowwho. I want to play with you. Because again, this is my first time on Xbox One, and I'm not too familiar with the whole friends list and everything, but I will be by the end of this week. And if you got the division and you want to play with me and actually rock it out with me, yo, hit me up on YouTube, send me a message, and I will send you an invite. Just like I said before, if you are going to act all crazy, please make sure that that doesn't happen. I'm trying to rock out with people who calm, cool, and relax, and just have a good time. But as always, it's MrUknowwho from XMI Gaming. Check out my gaming channel. Look out for any more videos coming. And peace. Oh, by the way, one more thing. Since I got the Xbox One, I'm going to be doing videos obviously on Xbox One, so the Xbox audience is not left out. If anybody can recommend any new games that should be coming out that's fly or have came out that's fly, let me know, because I'm going to pick up a couple and do some videos, and I want to do some videos on some good games. Again, I'm not familiar with the Xbox One. I haven't had an Xbox since the original Xbox. So now that I got the new update system, let me know. As always, peace.
York, you are listening to Rick Falassi and Wouldn't You Know It, the Tri-State Area's favorite pirate radio podcast. Probably its only pirate radio podcast. Now, we've talked about the JTF, the Joint Task Force that's made up of city cops and first responders. They've made a pretty big difference in
Confirmed. Pickup mark. JTF notified.
Great work, Agent. We'll get that food back to the people who need it.
And you know what they say? Nature abhors a vacuum. And my sources tell me somebody's trying to step into that breach. Somebody military.
Are easy pickings. You don't have to fight anyone from... Careful where you're aiming that.
Six years of college for this.
Agent, we've gotten word of a hostage situation at a bank. Looks like you'll have to go through the subway tunnel to access the building. We need you to move in and minimize the damage.
Warning. Hostile presence detected.
Where do you think the virus is gonna tell me what to do?
Definitely a government operation.
think the virus can mess this
Definitely
shit
a
up?
government operation.
Put it out of his
Area secured. Hostiles neutralized.
Hello? Everything okay out there? Hey, is somebody out there? Can you please let me out?
Nice work shutting that down, Agent.
Finally! Oh, thank you so much. That was
You leave me
terrifying.
speechless.
No, I need to get the hell out of here.